Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you miss any of our reviews. Today, I'm reviewing Ready to Love, Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever you want to call it, reunion show part number one. There's a lot to talk about in this episode, man. A lot of things went off. People went off the rails, went off the charts, had their own pity party, lied a little bit, cried a little bit, got roughed up a little bit, but let's talk about it all. All right, so we see the reunion start. The reunion start with Tommy talking to the cast and then giving a recap of what happened during the season. But then we get to what we came to get to, right? The first couple that Tommy talks to is talking to Patrice and Alonzo. And Tommy asking, how things are going, what's going on. Don't hold anything back, right? Don't leave nothing on the table. Tell me, shoot it to me straight. And here's what it is. Shoot it to you straight is that the fact 3 days after they stop filming, 3 days after they meet each other on the bridge, I guess Alonzo gave Patrice a key. Alonzo said that, his car was messed up, so he called his homegirl to come take him to the grocery store. Well, Patrice makes her way over there. He finds her and the homegirl together, and all heck breaks loose, right? Alonzo said, nah, she's just a friend. Me and her never sleep together. But Patrice said, that's not what she said. She said, y'all just slept together in May during the show. Then he recanted and said, yeah, we kind of, but ain't nothing like that. Bruh totally lied, right? And she doesn't want to be with anybody who is a liar. He flat out said, you know what? She flat out says, I don't want anybody playing in my face. There's no chances for me and him to get together. He's a liar. Don't play with me. Tell me the truth. You both lied to me in my face and behind my back. And I heard that was more than just her. It was multiple women. Alonzo continued to deny the fact that that he was playing in Patrice's face. But at the end of the day, she's like, you know what? I'm not dealing with him, Tommy. I came on here to find love. And love is not what I found. I found a lot of guys that were playing. And I found guys that was joking around. And ain't that much laughter in life to keep me with somebody like that, right? She was hurt because she really put everything into him, right? She really trusted him. She really liked him. She really believed him. And I don't even know if she was thinking, dang, I chose him over Chaz. Now, I'm not saying that would have been any better, but at least Chaz kind of straightforward, right? But Alonzo said he was playing game. He said he didn't sleep. Alonzo said he didn't sleep with her, right? Said she's just a friend, right? And then with Bismarck, oh, baby, you got what I need. Say she's just a friend. Anyway, I know I can't sing. That's not my forte, but nonetheless, neither could have been Biz Markie, right? But again, they're not together, right? That couple is not together. It didn't work out. They went downhill, and they went downhill quickly, right? Only 3 days. That is crazy, right? First of all, a lot of things crazy in that story. You give a girl a key after 3 days, right? You're crazy. You give a girl a key to your apartment, and then you can tell her to come over anytime, but you run a game. That's on you. That's on you, right? That's on you for running game. Second of all, if you needed somebody to pick you up to the grocery store, don't let it be the girl that you had sex with. Call one of your homeboys. Call LaRon. Call Chaz. Call Will. Call one of y'all 6 dudes that hang out together. Hey, yo, bro, my truck is messed up. Let me go. Matter of fact, call Instacart. Let them come and bring you your groceries. Don't call a girl that you were sleeping with just in case that you get caught, right? Then it gets even worse than that, right? Because it gets a little bit deeper. She's like, yo, she found out that he's been getting tested weekly for STDs or monthly for STDs. In other words, randomly for STDs. Crazy, right? If you ain't sleeping around like that and you ain't opening a Pandora's box and you ain't doing all this other stuff, why are you randomly getting checked for STDs? She might have dodged a bullet with that one, right? Might have dodged a bullet with Alonzo. Be interested to see what Alonzo, is. He just shut it down after that. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Nevertheless, him and Patrice are done. Then we see Will, man. Will get questioned on the stage. And the whole sleeping on the floor situation comes up. And Will just goes off on Koshia. He goes off on Mika. Yo, grown man arguing with women, right? Like, you're a grown man, dog. Like, you're arguing with women, going back and forth with a woman. You're talking about a woman and her kids. All because there was mention. She ain't anyone who said it. It was mentioned. Patrice said it. She's like, look, this is what it was. This is what I heard. This is what I interpreted as him sleeping on the floor. He talks about it was staged in the house. Either which way, right? Will is totally wrong for going off on, you talking about the woman kids, why she got kids, talking about she got a BBL. Like, you a grown man, dog. If it ain't true, keep it classy. You know what? It ain't right, Tommy. It ain't true. Boom. She goes off and talk about how his chain is fake and how he's flossing. Like, this cast It's like some of these people in here high schoolish, right? Like tit for tat, we're grown folks. Like you're grown men and women. Like there should be a certain standard of behavior. This is supposed to be like a classy show, right? This is not supposed to be like Ready to Love. It's not supposed to be like Love and Hip Hop. None of those shows. It's supposed to be in Atlanta Housewives. It's supposed to be people who are dating, who are mature, who are intellectual, who are willing to handle themselves in a good manner. We didn't see none of this, right? None of this here, all right, at all. Again, people even in backstage were like, "Dang, Will, like, why you arguing? Keep it straight, keep it moving. Let's keep it going." Will said, "Well, you got to look on look up the word stage of the dictionary." It got messy, right? It got real messy. The bottom of the line is that Will said he's financially stable. He's good. He ain't got to deal with Mika no more. He ain't got to deal with other women. Mika continued to call him a scammer, and they move on. we move on. It's just weird, right? He wasn't sleeping in the garage. He wasn't sleeping on the countertops. He was one of the houses he just staged. And Will said he's good. He got money. He got money, right? Then he goes on what was being said in the ladies' lounge. Alexis and Mika got into it, that she was sharing information to Will, what was being said in the ladies' lounge, and they were going back and forth. Like everybody knows that you're not supposed to. What happens in the lady lounge supposed to stay in the lady lounge. But again, conversations were being had, and it was going back and forth between Alexis, Will. Alexis was sharing things the women said about Will and the lady. It's at the end of the day, if everybody just keep their mouth quiet, it was good. Some people can't. They got loose lips. Loose lips sink ships. And Alexis stirred up a lot of mess here. Koshia, Alexis and Koshia kind of got into it again. Tommy had to calm that down. Alexis came here on 10. And we'll get more into Alexis already. She came in here like, you know what? I'm not tolerating disrespect. Y'all ain't gonna talk my name. You ain't gonna blame me for all the stuff that's going on. She came here on 10, already like ready to throw down, already ready to fight. So it was bad, and you can just see. Sometimes you can just feel things just brewing in the air. Well, some things were just brewing in the air, and it was getting ready to take place. Then Tommy goes and invites my man Glenn. He introduces Glenn right to everyone, and LeBron was like, "Yo, I didn't even know you exist, bro. I thought you was like fake." Tommy said, "Nah, he was real." He asked Glenn, "Why did he not, go through the process?" And Glenn was like, "Look, had an accident that day. Had to get my son to school. A lot of people call BS." But Tommy said, "Guess what? I got one more curveball for you at the end. This is what I'm going to do, Glenn. There's a lot of women out here. There's a lot that you didn't get an opportunity and chance to meet. They might have opportunity. So during this reunion, I want you to go backstage and mingle with the women. I want you to go backstage and talk to them. Maybe you'll find somebody that you're interested in dating, that you may find somebody that you may want to talk to. You find somebody that you want to deal with. You find somebody that you know what." And Glenn was cool with it. He said, "You know what? I'll give it a try." Right? He said, "Really, like, yo, this show." And then you can tell like he's still a little awkward in front of the cameras. This ain't one him. This really ain't for him. And he said it. "I'm here so I just don't get fined. Other words, I'm here so Owen don't give me that money. Owen don't take the contract back. They don't say a breach of contract. I'm here because I got to be here. So let me go ahead and move on in this realm and walk in what Tommy want me to do." He talked to Laylin. Tommy then talks to Laylin, talking about her family issues and the things that she had to go through being self-eliminated and how she had to self-eliminate herself. And ask her, did she want to take a step like Glenn and go find somebody to love? And she's like, "No, I don't want to do that." In other words, I've seen how these people act. I've seen how these people walked, right, act, and talked. I've seen how these people dealt with each other. I've seen how these people backbited each other. I've seen how these men was sassy. I don't want to use that. Well, she didn't use that word, but I use it. How these men were just, "I don't want to do with anybody. I'm good." She's basically like, "Tommy, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't need to find a connection on this stage. I'll be okay. I'll find a connection somewhere else. I'll do my own thing. We'll find some people. I'll find somebody to deal with. I even go to date naps." She didn't say that. She just didn't want to deal. She said, "I'm not ready to deal with any of those people, right? I just don't want to deal with it at all, right?" Oh, but then, we had a good couple, that still talks and that still with each other. And that's Mika and Glenn, right? Not Mika. That is Mika and Justin. Mika and Justin are still together, and we can hear from them a little bit. Tommy then goes into a game, right? He talks about a game that they're gonna have. He talks about the game they was playing, and then he plays a game with the crowd, or he plays a game with the contestants, right? He plays a game with the contestants. Why did he do that? Game was going well. You know how it is when you're growing up. There's always one person who ruined it for everybody. It's always that one person that takes the game too far. There's always that one person that takes that when you're having fun, they are the one that disrupts things and they're the one that messes things up. They're the one that causes everybody to say, you know what, I'm going, good night. That is Alexis. The question came up that somebody said that LaRon was a snake in the grass, right? That LaRon was a snake, and then it goes on for there. Alexis chimes in and talk about, yeah, he is a snake. He's the only one. He's the one that's starting crap, blah, 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 blah. LaRon said, I'm not even talking to you. I haven't dealt with you. What's going on? He said, you just sitting here whispering in my ear being nice. Well, like, where is hostility and tension coming from? Well, it comes from, and then it goes off. She can't calm down. It becomes to the point where she got irate. You can get this, you can get these hands, you can get these hands. Justin tried to calm her down. Nah, come on, like, just shut up, boo. Nah, don't tell me shut up. Y'all ain't gonna remove me. Alonzo tried to take her out of the room. Nah, you ain't gonna move me neither. You ain't taking me. I ain't going nowhere. LaRon's like, just get out of here. LaRon, yo, at that point, I'm like everybody else, just shut up. Like, yo, at this point, that's a young lady. She's enraged. You see, stop feeling the fire. Be quiet. Keep the noise down. She does. If you keep the noise down, right? Ain't no disrespect because y'all ain't gonna scrap. You ain't gonna put your hands on a woman, right? Ain't none of these women gonna scrap. You have production people come out of every place. You have security come out from everywhere. And she was like, yo, you can get it. You can get it. You can get it. Mika, you can get, definitely Mika, you can get it. You can see that her and Mika doesn't like each other at all, right? I whoop your all this chaos. Young lady needs some help. We'll try to calm her down in the back. And now I spent a grip on this. I spent stacks on this. I'm making myself, and now they're acting like this. You know, you acting like this. You control your behavior. If you ain't had the stacks, don't buy your stuff for a stack. You spend a lot of money on it, keep the tag on it, take it back. I don't care what you do. But don't blame other folks for your behavior. You couldn't keep it quiet. You want to argue with the grown man behind you. You want to argue with the ladies earlier. You came on 10. You came like, I'm going to get my point across. I'm going to act the way I'm going to act. And I don't care. F the camera, F ready to love, F on, F. She just throwing F-bombs everywhere. Like, yo, at this point, if you're a grown man, I'm not trying to calm her down. Let her be. Sometimes you got to let people ruin themselves, right? Ruin themselves. She don't want to be controlled. She can't control herself. Don't let her control herself. She keep poking the bear. Guess what? When you keep poking the bear bites back. When you look at this point, leave her be. She's on a road. She on a road that she wants to be on. Sometimes folks got to crash and realize and understand, I messed up. I made a mistake. You keep begging her to come back. Leave her. That shows you how simple will is, right? You keep following, nah, boo. Show you what kind of relationship they have, right? They supposed to be close. Let you know that what they was happening behind the scenes was really happening behind the scenes with those two. He was sharing information. Y'all call LaRon the simp? Yeah, that's a whole different conversation. Leave that woman be, right? Alonzo, don't pull her off. Let her. If she feel froggy, let her jump, right? Because she's already ready to go there. She wants to roll. Tommy ain't say nothing. I guess Tommy like, yo, he tried to calm her down. She ain't calm down. Let the security people and all the people do their job. You guys sit there. Ruin the game. I think Rashina said it. Like, we all dressed up. We supposed to be grown. We too big for this. We too old for this. I'm learning in life. Age don't mean anything. Just because your age is where it's at, your mentality sucks. Her mentality sucks. When she first came on the show, beautiful person. Like, you know what? Alexis might be the one. She might be classic. She might be. Now, that anger, that temper, that going straight, that's ugly. That's not good. And Will's the one who said it. Will whispers later. He said, I'm the one who said it. Like, yo, what y'all getting mad at? LaRon, what you getting mad at her for? She ain't said it. Will said it. He believed that you threw him underneath the bus. He believed that you created chaos to keep yourself there. Like, y'all arguing like y'all used to date, like y'all had some kind of relations, like y'all belong with each other. This is ridiculous. Like, nobody can let it go. Everybody saying, let it go, man. Let it go. Can you play the game? Like, they're tripping. It is just a game. They're like, LaRon's been a snake the whole process. That's what she said. She said, LaRon, you've been a snake the whole process. This whole time you've been a snake. He said, you talking to me? Are you serious right now? Let's bring it back. Are you serious? He said, I ain't said nothing to you at all. I haven't said nothing to you all. LaRon, you're the biggest snake of the cast. Yo, it just went from there. Yo. He said, you just throwing your dress on me, whispering in my ear like we was cool. How did we go from you throwing your dress on me, whispering to me in my ear, to having a good time, to now you like calling me a dork. You calling me a clown. Like, you're the one who creating a scene, creating a scenario. At that point, LeBron should let it go. Like, all right, boo. All right, shorty. I got it. It's cool. Sometimes you got to realize who you're dealing with. And when you realize who you're dealing with, you're going to address it accordingly. And when you know you're dealing with people who are unstable, let it be. You ain't got to justify everything. You ain't got to comment on everything. Some things you just let pass. Rules of the street, man. All right, cool. Go ahead, get that. Boom. All right, no problem. Get that. Right? No problem. Cool. If she, all right, girl, you got it. You got it. I'll be there today. And just shut up. Let it be. Let her energy stay within her and not go to the whole cast. Because LeBron kept going back. That fire that was in her spread the whole, got everybody. Fire spreads quickly. And her fire spread it. So, hey, man, that's one. They pulled her off. She said she ain't coming back, complaining about the money she spent. Hey, if you ain't got the money, don't spend it. That's what I say, right? Don't complain about it. You ain't got the money, don't spend it. But nonetheless, man, let me know your thoughts here. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Your thoughts on Radio Love Reunion Part 1. I'm interested to see Part 2, see what kind of fireworks we can have there, and see if we keep flowing. Once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Make sure you give us this video a thumbs up. If you watched all 16 minutes of this video, hit the like button, all right? Why not? Share it and subscribe. Appreciate you. Thanks for rocking with us. Peace.